Gen Con, the premier gaming event of the year. This is where gamers come to experience the best 4 days of gaming. In this video, we will show you one of the new games featured at Gen Con.
So here we are at the Cryptozoic booth at Gen Con, and one of the games that we're featuring this weekend is The Doom That Came to Atlantic City by Keith Baker and Lee Moyer. So the Doom That Came to Atlantic City was originally a board game back in 2012 that was put on Kickstarter, and unfortunately the Kickstarter didn't go well, and sometime in June, July, the original backer or the original publisher decided that he was going to cancel the game and not proceed. And then about a week after the bad news was announced, the good news was announced that Cryptozoic was going to step in, publish the game, and send out a free copy of the game to all the Kickstarter backers that originally supported it back in 2012.
The game itself looks a lot like another game, but plays nothing like it. The setting's familiar in that it's Atlantic City, but the idea of the game is that players play as one of the great old ones, and they're here to destroy Atlantic City.
Well, I mean, as far as Cthulhu games go, this one is a little bit more tongue-in-cheek. It's a bit lighthearted. In this game, you're actually taking on the persona of one of the old gods, and you're basically just there to, for death and destruction.
One of my favorite mechanics to it is that the primary way to win the game is to open 6 gates, but every player will have a secondary objective that if they accomplish that, they can also win the game. And you're not stuck with that throughout the game. Those can swap out, so it basically gives everybody multiple ways to be playing to enact an end game, and those are not secret agendas, so you can see when somebody's getting pretty close to it, and you can try to take action to put a stop to it or to proceed with your own goal. So it does have some deeper rooted strategy than it would seem on the surface, but at the same time it's a very accessible, quick and easy game to learn.
Right now we're in the process of getting all the files in order, making sure everything's ready to go. We're working with our factory. The big job is that the original sculpts were never tooled, so that's a process. We need to make sure that the sculpts are tooled, that the molds that are made can give us a nice representation, beautiful figures. So it'll probably be released to the public in first quarter of next year.